Welcome back to Maintenance Made on a Budget. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to change out front headlights. This is a 03 Dodge, and it's time they need a new one. So there's the new one, and there's the old one. Definitely needs replaced. So, a couple things I wanted to show. Really, all you need is a 10mm bolt within a socket. 10mm, 10mm, and then on the bottom, right there, 10mm. So there's three. These screws are if you need to adjust the headlights. And you'll have one there, which is a hex fitting. And I think there was one on the, should be one on the top. Right there. That's the other one to adjust your lights. But to simply remove this and put the new one in, you need 3mm. This piece comes like that. Take this off. Most likely when you pull the old one out, that piece will still be sitting inside the truck, and if you don't figure that out right away, you'll be trying to jam it in there. So take that off. To take these off, you just pinch it. These two, pinch these two, and then it pops off. It's not hard. And now I would just save that. Okay, so now we're going to get started. And you'll need an extension because that bottom part is a tricky. All right, so this one, you got to get tricky. It's down here on the bottom. And you just kind of wedge it in there a little bit. And then sorry for the squeaking noise. I'll go ahead and do that one, and then I'll get these two out. Okay, so once you get the two loose and the bottom one, one trick is to push down on this plastic so that all this pieces here don't get stuck. So as you're trying to pry this out, push down on the plastic and pull out on this at the same time, and then it'll come out. And then back here you just have the one light bulb. Let's see if I can get this with one hand. Here we go. And then the signal light, and we come out. Okay, so when you got the new one, okay, let's see here. What I'll do is, so first, that's where the light. Let me get that. Put it down here. Okay, so there's the light. That's the old one. Here's the new one. So right away, you see that piece, which is this piece, is still inside the frame. Right there. So you want to definitely make sure that you pop this off. Then all you got to do is take this out. And that just comes off like that. And then wiggle that loose. It'll kind of twist. It's kind of funky, but it sort of twists and pops out. Don't screw these out. You don't need to do that. Then on the new one, I just took this little cover off, and then you'll pop that inside here. So I'm gonna need two hands for that, but I'll show you. Okay, so I just wiggled it a little bit and it popped out. Now I'm going to insert it inside the new housing assembly, and it just you'll kind of have to play with it a little bit. I know it seems weird or sloppy right there, but it actually does kind of fit in there. And then oh, that piece is already on there. And as you can see, all these do is they just it's like a little retainer ring. I don't know. I'm not too crazy about the design, but it does fit in there snug. So there we go. Okay, just like that. So I got the new piece in, took that off, and then you just reinsert it. And when you reinsert it, push down on that blue plastic and wiggle this in once you get everything connected. And that's how it goes back together.
Cool.
All right, so with this particular side, the new ones come with this piece. They're not exactly the same. For whatever reason, you can see right there. This piece is smaller than that one, so I'm gonna have to take this off. Because nothing ever works out perfectly. Never. So you just kind of pry that loose and come on this side, and it's so brittle. There we go. Take that off. And we're going to use this one. So I'm going to use my dirty fingers. Okay. So I took it out and just put the new one in like that. And then put that, connect it back. Okay. Now we can put the new one in. That's why they come with the new ones, I guess. I didn't have to do that on the left side. But, okay. Then you'll see here, you're going to connect these pieces, and it snaps in like so. Okay, snap that in. Okay. See, I don't like that. There we go. Okay, that's good. Now, when you're putting it back, I'm going to line up the bottom one here first. Make sure this top piece slides in the back, and then these two last, and then this screw. Okay. So I'll start with this one on the bottom first. Okay. And then you have to push down on that plastic and wiggle out that, and then get these two in. And there you have it. So these seem to have a little bit more of a gap here, but I don't care. It looks clean to me and fits nice and snug and tight. So just remember that you've got to change these back pieces, take that back clip off, 3 10mm bolts, and you're in business. And the best thing to do is kind of push down on your plastic to get your extension for this bottom hole there. And also push down on that plastic when you're popping these out. It helps wedge it because you'll break the plastic clippings on the original ones, the OEM part. All right, guys, if you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and thanks for tuning in. See you next time.